peace or rest is not the exclusion or the absence of trouble, but as a matter of fact, it is the presence of trouble in the midst of storms. A perfect picture of rest was Jesus Christ on the hinder part of the boat in the middle of a stormy situation. The disciples were pulling out their hair and said, Master, Master, carest thou not that we perish? But here was my Master, my Lord, on a pillow of the head of the boat. He knew something the disciples did not know. He knew that the storm was not able to circumvent the prophetic word he spoke. Let us go to the other side. I don't know who I'm speaking to this Sunday morning. There have been words that God has spoken over your life, that you will get married to your wife, to your husband. You will go over to the other side of destiny. You will carry your own babies. I don't know who it is. You will run your own company as an MD CEO. That your body will receive an invigoration of life and strength. I don't know who it is. That you step into enduring breakthroughs. But yet still, in the middle of the word God gave you, all hell seems to be breaking out. Well, get ready. He spoke a word. The storms of life are not able to stop the word from coming to pass. To pass. Someone once said, and I quite agree, that courage is not the absence of fear, but courage is the determination to take action in the midst of fear. When you see the bold and the courageous, they are not people who have not been acquainted or acquainted with fear. They are simply people who, even though they were acquainted with fear, they chose to ignore the fear and take action contradicting the fear. Courage does not exclude fear. Courage dares to act in the midst of fear. I remember a little more than 3 years ago when we were to come to this ground to dig the foundation precisely on Sunday morning, the 3rd day of June 2007. My God, people saw me prophesying and declaring with all boldness and all courage. But little did anybody know that in my boots I was quaking. I said, God, what if we are digging a big hole here now? What if you don't fill it, God? But yet I was declaring a record time. But on the inside I was wondering, wait a minute, what if? There will always be a what if that nags in your mind. What if I gave my car and I see nothing? What if I gave my only fridge or freezer and see nothing? What if I gave my CFO and see nothing? But you got to look at the devil eyeball to eyeball. Hey, ho, devil, what if I gave my car and I see an S-Class down the road? What if I gave my pair of shoes and God gives me a shoe factory? What if? What if? How can you let the devil's what if make you miss